Testing. Testing. And we are back. Sorry about that, everybody. This is our third time at it, but welcome to our spring series 1175 Megastack, our high roller event. This is the final table. In fact, we are actually on the final table bubble right now. We're on the we're on the stone bubble right now. There's 7 players left, 6 gets paid, and yeah, we are hoping that this stream will stay up, but I think it's good. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta pray to the poker gods that that we can deliver this entertainment for you guys. We really fought through it, and hopefully everything's looking well, and hopefully we're on good tonight with the stream.
Yeah, I mean, starting stream 1:30 a.m. This is what we do for you guys. This is what we do for you guys. So we have 7 players left.
6 get paid.
6 get paid. So I believe it's $5,000 up top. This is yeah. This is our high roller event. We started close to 8 hours ago, and it's went from 30 something down to now 7 people. So it's exciting here, and we will get to the action as soon as we can. Shout out to Shinny down there, part of the team. We are a lean crew tonight, but we're still here trying to make it work. So
small but mighty.
Small but mighty. In fact, before starting this, we saw a pretty epic hand where it was queens against tens, and queens held, so that ended up bringing one player down to crumbs, and he got eliminated shortly afterwards. So that is how we got here. All right. So we have Victor in the cutoff, 7-6 suited. And folds around, Kevin on the big blind with a million chips. That's a lot for this stage, actually.
I think he's the first one across a million.
Yeah.
In a great position. Couple of short stacks, couple of 300K, 400K stacks.
All right, so while we have a moment, let's introduce our players. We got Billy in seat 1, Kevin seat 2, Ben in seat 3, Daniel in seat 4, and of course we have Victor, our fearless leader, VClub King, in seat 5, Michael in seat 6, and we have Synthurin in seat 7. And yeah, these are the final 7. Everybody's fighting to not be the bubble boy. So let's see how it goes. I mean, Victor right away picking up.
Oh,
no. Victor
what a
picking
cooler.
up jacks And Billy with a big stack with queens.
Oh, jeez.
Three bets. No, this could be
This could be disaster.
This could be a good night for Victor right here. Now Billy raises 120.
How do you get away from jacks with 7-handed?
I don't know. This is my money's. If it was me, my money's right in. So Victor taking his time. It's a big spot. This is a big spot.
What do you think? You think he's just thinking about flatting, or do you think he's thinking about all in, folding?
He might try to play, but I think he just needs to
looks
shove.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
And we have right here Victor at risk here.
Looks like Billy might be the chip leader too.
It's an ace high flop. And just like that, Victor is our bubble boy on the wrong end of a crazy cooler. Queens against jacks. I mean, how do you get away from that? And I think just like that. Congratulations, everybody. You're in the money. Yeah.
This is exciting.
I mean, if you pick up jacks there, all you can think about is how to get all the money in. So sometimes the poker gods are just not on your side.
Especially with a short stack like that. Jacks are a godsend usually.
7-handed, we're going with it. So yes, so with our stream, you guys will be seeing a bunch of interesting graphics. We will get into it as they come up, but you can see some aggression frequencies. Sometimes we see who's the luckiest player, who's the most unlucky player, most passive player, and who's running the hottest. So we will get to that. But first, Billy right off his knockout, king queen off in the small blind, and he gets the fold
on a little bit of a heater.
This is what you need. Just pick up some blinds here.
Easy game.
I mean, we're at 10,000, 20,000, 20,000 blind levels, so it's getting expensive. Like you can't sit around.
You got to create the opportunity when it's there, and picking up 40K at a time adds up. Another set of queens here. Looks like he takes it down with the raise. No.
Wow, he's folded ace six. Just
the respect.
I think people are not messing around here.
No. Especially after playing 8 to 9 hours.
But they are in the money. That is what's important. And we have Zizou, A7 of spades. Going up. Oh
Ooh.
My
have another
goodness.
tricky calling
Billy
with the
just
ace
just
queen.
flatting with ace queen. That is an interesting move. Now, now Daniel with the ducks. Pretty quick lay down.
Quacks out of there.
Quacks out of there. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we have two players dominated by, not only is he dominated, he's dominated by our chip leader, which will be will be interesting because he could just, a7 is very playable, but post flop. But are you imagining that the chip leader is just big stack bullying you? Like, this is not a it's not a fun position to be in right now.
Especially with 500k behind. Tough position. No, not the worst flop for a7 suited.
Not the worst flop. In fact, that's almost as good as it gets without hitting anything, actually.
Yeah, looks like he's playing back. Low raise to under 15k. Nice move.
Now the question is, what does Billy do?
Finds the fold. So it's not yet.
Decides to give him respect.
Little celebration there.
I love it. I love it.
That's it.
Great play. Get the better hand to fold, but he knew exactly where he was. And this is one of those aforementioned graphics. I don't think this one is not quite working, but I'm sure they'll come. Since we just started the stream, we don't actually have that many hands of information for it to grab info from. So yeah, as the stream goes on, I'm sure we'll get some more informative graphics. Am I seeing this right?
Queens again.
The ladies love him tonight.
This time they're red.
This time they're red. Let's see if he's gonna get a customer here.
Just a min raise, 40k.
I think he really wants to play a pot here in the hijack, but it looks like nobody. Oh, look at that. He gets one customer. Gets the big blind.
With the 10-5 suited.
10-5 suited. You never know. The queen's way out ahead right now.
No future if you fold, right?
And both whiff, but queen's way ahead here. I'm guessing if I had 10-5, this is not a board that I'm going to be continuing in, especially against a chip leader. But let's see if he has other ideas.
Oh, he leads out for 40k.
Quick call.
Little spade on the turn. Might make things interesting.
That would be interesting. Well, now he has a gutter. Slows down with a check. Now I can't imagine Billy is scared of anything here.
Leads out.
He's really contemplating it.
Hollywood? Or is he actually thinking about shoving?
Well, maybe he thinks he has some equity here. He has a gutter. Thinks maybe he has some equity, but nope. Decides to let it go. And just like that, our chip leader is chipping up once again.
The rich just keep getting richer. Billy almost had 2 million. Prime position. Got a cool highlight of the largest pot so far.
So we can see here Billy with the queens against Jack's hand. That's a over 1 million chip pot, largest by far so far in this final table. Let's see.
Gets rid of the weak ace. Very logical. Very
Very
smart.
Disciplined fold there.
Super disciplined.
I mean, at this stage, you're not really playing junk, especially in early position. That's just a recipe for disaster. All right. So it looks like we have a dominated queen here. Check. And I believe we have showdown.
Checked all the way through, looks like.
Kevin picking up small little pot. I believe he is second in chips.
Over mill. I wonder if the big stacks are going to start getting a little bit aggressive, knowing that the shorter stacks are just getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, especially if now that everyone's in the money, you're just playing for ladders.
Looks like we have an all-in.
We do have an all-in.
With the Jack 10 off. Not the worst.
All in, Jack 10 off. Looks like that's 3.5 bigs.
Easy call. Easy call.
Ooh, and
ace
just
queen.
runs into it.
Oh, jeez.
Runs into ace queen suited.
Good news is there's an ace gone. Let's see who wins the coin flip here. A little more than a coin flip, but
He's open-ended.
oh, he spikes it.
Unbelievable. Runner.
Wow, perfect.
Perfect for straight. Hey, you got to gamble.
Could that be the turning point?
I mean, he was a short stack, so anything to get out of it. And now they're actually relatively close in stack sizing here. So, so that graphic, we have someone, we were testing names earlier, and so that says I have a long name. for anybody wondering.
From the Jack 10 to the Ace Queen, all in again. Improvement.
Let's see if he gets a customer here, though.
Will this be the rise of Sen? Oh, and a call with sixes? No, a fold.
He gets it through. Nobody really had anything. Honestly, I feel like it's a pretty standard fold with sixes there.
Is there an argument based on stack sizes to make that
Could
call?
be. Could be. But you just play, you live to play another hand maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's like a top 4, top 3 kind of spot where you would call with those hands, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Never easy.
Sometimes you just have a feeling. Never easy indeed. So while that, they're playing for a pretty massive prize pool tonight. First place. So everybody here is guaranteed 2,000, but our winner tonight takes home 15,400 Canadian dollars. Woo! Second place, 99.50, almost 10K, and our third place takes home 67.50. So these ladders be laddering.
A lot to play for.
A lot to play for, and now I see why not risking the sixes.
So you're just going check.
Nobody taking a stab here. Nobody with a heart.
Oh, Sen took a stab.
Took a stab and there.
Took it down.
Every pot's so important at this stage. Especially at our current blind level.
Yeah, it just goes to show sometimes you can bluff at it based on stack size and put the pressure, and sometimes that's how you get it through.
Now, do you think we'll be seeing our big stacks here get a little bit more frisky now that we're so close to the final couple of players?
Be interesting to see. From what I've seen so far, they tend to be a little bit more solid. Wait a little bit more patient, kind of old school methods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if maybe San or maybe even Victor, if they had the bigger stacks, probably with their style of play, you'd see more of that. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see a different kind of play from these guys soon.
Now I gotta mention that everybody here is guaranteed $2,000, and the next ladder up is $3,150. So they're playing for an extra 1,000 here, which that's a 50% increase. So again, every spot matters here at our final table of the Megastack Spring Series High Roller event run by VClub, hosted by yours truly. And yeah, thank you for being with us. All 13 of you.
I think that number's going to grow in the next couple of months for sure.
yeah, so like we were saying, this is one of our, although this is one of our biggest events ever actually. Hold the phone. Let's see
Got some action here.
this hand, yeah, this hand developing. We got Queen Jack and running into King Jack suited on the button. And the flop, two clubs. Now, do you think Billy? Oh, and he just jams,
Looks like it was a check jam.
check jam, and quick fold.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
I think that's probably one of the best flops you're hoping for with King Jack suited.
Yeah.
Outside of obviously King 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 or Jack Jack Jack.
Exactly. It's you're not hitting without hitting something. Yeah, that's you're, in that situation, you're just hoping that your opponent doesn't have an ace.
What would you take there? Top set or flush draw?
Uh, I usually take the guaranteed equity. I would take the top set, and we will roll for it. But there's something to be said. To win tournaments, you gotta win your flips. If you're not winning your flips, what are you doing?
What's the craziest story you've heard on how to deal with flips? What's the like craziest superstition?
So one person told me one time, you just need to not care. If you look away, you stand up, you look away, you act disinterested. That's how you win your flips. And she stood, she stood on business. She won a lot of flips. She won a lot of flips against me, which is insane. But she said, Jason, one time she told me, Jason, you wanted it too much. Like you gotta not care. And so ever since now, in a flip situation, I'm trying to play it cool.
Yeah, just get the jacket, get the backpack on, say nice hand to your opponent before the before the cards come out.
Exactly. You don't. And we have a VPIP charge here. I mean, look, 50% VPIP at the final table can only happen with our biggest stacks.
Yeah, that's holding true for sure.
Michael D'Amato and Kevin Wong at the bottom, 16-18% VPIP. I mean, they're just looking to get it in.
Yeah, trying to be very selective.
Looks like we do have an all-in.
All-in situation. Yeah. Looks like Daniel is all in with the ace-5 off.
And I just saw Billy ask for a count there.
I'm in for 125K with your stack. Do you call any two?
I might call any two there. I know every chip is valuable, but so is a ladder.
Yeah.
So is a knockout, even though we're not playing a bounty tournament today. Shout out to Dylan, by the way, yesterday for winning our tournament. $3,000 up top plus $5,000 in mystery bounties. So
he's been producing some insane results recently.
He is as solid as it gets, and a total nightmare to play against. So shout out to him. Shout out to the rest of the VClub members who are crushing it lately.
There's still time in the series to get your name up there. You got tomorrow, Friday, Saturday is the second day one for the big one.
Yes, and we will be back to cover the final table for the main event on the 7th. So yeah, look for and we will probably start before 1:30 a.m. Probably. But thank you for your patience, guys. No, we're working hard to get this working. We ran into some technical issues again today, but hey, we're up and running. You got to see a couple of coolies here, and Trying to see who takes home $15,000 tonight.
It's kind of surreal that we're here. You know, who would have thought 4 or 5, 6 months ago that we'd be streaming at almost 2 a.m. and having people watch? It's amazing.
Yeah, and I will say shout out to VClub for leading the charge. You know, I think poker streams are could be such an entertaining thing for so many people. You know, some people can't get out to play. People love poker. They want to watch something when they're home, and there isn't really one in Canada. So shout out to Victor, Vincent at V Club for championing this stream, and yeah, hopefully we can bring you the best stream possible. And speaking of hold your horses, you got Cowboys here, Pocket Kings, and against King Nine, and I don't think there's anything happening here. That is as bad of that is as bad of a flop as you can get.
It's pretty dry. Not even a pair for King 9. No hope. Not even a straight draw or anything.
Yeah.
Total whiff.
So it looks like Sen is probably not going to continue here.
Interesting bet, though, from Zhao.
I think he's just trying to get anything. Oh.
Whoa.
And I take it back. Is he getting a little frisky now? He covers.
It's an interesting mentality there. Putting pressure. I like it.
Looks like we got a call here. And I mean, and Ben gets a check mark on the turn. Now, does Sen fire again?
Goes like check, check.
Goes check, check. He really does not want to hit a king here. Really does not want to hit a 9.
I think that little raise on the flop was just to see where Ben was at.
And once he got a bit of resistance, I think he's done with the hand. But I've been wrong before.
A little check here. Ben, will he open the door? Or will he check back?
I wonder if he just... I mean, he just jams here, right? He has less than...
Yeah, it looks like...
1 SPR.
Yeah, less than a pot size bet. It looks like he did jams and snap folds.
Snap fold. It's a nice little pot. Chipping up.
I'm rooting for the short stacks.
Yeah, me too. I am... You know, when I watch a game, when I watch an NBA game, baseball game, I somehow tend to always root for the losing team. It's just feels like we're the good guys.
Underdogs for sure.
Underdog mentality.
Everybody loves an underdog story.
And it looks like Ben under the gun, Queen Jack off. He opens.
Queen Jack is such a tough hand to play sometimes. Looks like Kevin with the ace-9 off raises to 60. Hijack. Yeah, pretty standard. Oh, we might have some action here with Daniel with the 6s. Yeah, Daniel with the 6s looks like he goes all in. I don't think there's any world where Kevin folds.
No, not here. Not here.
Especially for less than 70K more.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Just like that. I wonder see if we'll get another knockout here. And I think sixes hold.
Yeah, looks like ace nine, I think, whiffs. Oh, interesting turn card, though. Very spicy. Yeah, sixes hold.
Sixes hold, so no knockout. Daniel lives to fight another day.
This is over to 300K. Stack sizes are so close. This is going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, every pot just so important at this stage of the tournament. And shout out to G Poker 249 on the chat. Yes, there is a delay for this. And yes, Billy is putting max pressure on this stack with his stack. Really, he's played a lot of hands on the winning side with some big coolers, but he is playing for real.
Sixes are going around. Another pair of sixes here.
You know, now that they've locked up a min cash, what would you do if you're a small stack here? Are you trying to play ultra aggressive? Like, look at, we got a couple of $400,000 stack as top 400,000 chip stacks, and then Billy just up top with 1.72 million. Like, I think one of those three small stacks they're either waiting for someone to make a move or they're trying to make a move themselves.
Yeah, if I'm at the table and I'm seeing the action here, I'm committing or I'm folding. I'm just waiting for a hand to go.
Yeah, we got three stacks here, just about 10, 11, 10 to 15 bigs. I mean, you're running out of time.
Yeah, I think any ace, any ace X, any even sometimes you can make an argument for king X.
King X suited.
But definitely ace X plus for sure. Any pair. King 10 suited.
Yeah.
King queen suited are always good as well.
Like 70,000, 75,000 pots here. These matter. Just winning the blinds. That's how you stay alive.
Yeah.
I think the next thing we're gonna work on is getting you guys some of the sound from the table. I know we are working on that. This is obviously, there are many moving parts, but we are trying to bring you guys the best production possible, and that will. Yeah, I think the next thing we're gonna work on is the sound. Daniel, under the gun, ace queen, and it looks like he just gets it through. A big raise, actually.
Yeah, I think that's been the biggest one that we've seen besides the all-ins.
Besides all-ins, you're correct.
Daniel, who is close to 135K, is now up to 400.
That's just a lesson in, you gotta, sometimes you pick your spots, sometimes you just gotta go for it.
I guess there's two main mythologies when it comes to tournament poker, right? Are you trying to cash or are you trying to win?
I think in this tournament, I think I'm trying to win. I know most tournament payouts are heavy up top, but they're playing for 15 grand tonight, so I think I'm playing to win.
Yeah, I mean, how often are you actually playing a tournament where you have close to over 10K up for grabs?
That's it's pretty rare, I would say.
You gotta go for it, I
You got
think, for sure.
oh, look at that.
Wow, it's
Victor.
such a selfless guy.
Oh, Victor. Just bring some water and
Where else do you get a club where the owner is coming around and making sure the players are well taken care of like this? VIP service over here at VClub.
yes. And looks like everybody is just hydrating here. And you guys at home, you guys should be hydrating as well.
Health as well.
Health as wealth. Indeed. All right. And we have a new commentator. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy. Some of you guys might know me. I also plugged the link to a few of you guys, so thanks for watching this instead of the 24/7 Fireplace channel or whatever. Yeah, excited to be part of this production.
Cool, cool. We're excited to have you. We are constantly trying to bring, the best people into our team. So thank you for being here tonight at 2 a.m.
The things we do for
for
our viewers.
for the viewers, and for also our love for degenerate poker, and Billy's love for apparently picking up pocket pairs. That's kind of his style right now. Just a little min raise. Ooh,
Looks like there's a bit of a tank in the big blind.
yeah.
Oh,
7-5 of hearts. I think that's playable.
yeah,
in the big.
D'Amato defends in the big.
Got ace 10-4
Yeah,
rainbow. So not much for D'Amato here, and the king on the turn seals it, and Billy takes down another pot.
yeah.
And Kevin under the gun, ace king, big slick. Let's see if you'll get a customer here. Just a little min raise. And nope.
10-7 offsuit. Looks like he's just folding. Yep. Probably a function of how condensed the stacks are. He doesn't really want to get out of line and defend that.
Yeah. And I think with Big Slick there, just a little min raise, just trying to get one customer maybe. But no, yeah, nobody's really getting out of line. Everybody knows what they're playing for, and I would say everyone's playing pretty solid right now. I mean, you have our our big stack Billy with 50% VPIP. But other than that, I think everyone's playing, and you continue.
Billy with another pocket
Another
pair.
man, Mr. Pocket Pair right here. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Now,
looks like Sen has a candidate to attack.
now does he 3-bet this?
Yeah, it looks like
Looks
he did.
yeah, it looks like that's 150K. The question is, if Billy's, if Billy jams, like, does he go with it? He has 250K left behind. And he gets the fold. Well done.
Wow.
Well done. I would have thought Billy would have gone with that with his eights.
Good timing by Sen.
Good timing indeed. Ace 4 suited. Great 3-bet candidate. And winning 135,000 there. A little cheers to the camera. Oh, look at that. Victor just being the best. And of course, I do have to give a big shout out to Victor here, who, despite being in the tournament all day, was still invested in helping us get this live stream up and running. So this is a man of many talents. Does Billy have a hand again?
Oh, Ben with an open on the button.
Looks like Billy has a decision. Does he defend his big blind here?
I don't know if Billy's the one to do it, but this hand could fall into a 3-bet sometimes.
Well, 3-bet bluff.
Looks like he's cutting out chips.
Yeah, that's a call, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
No, he did 3-bet.
He
Wow.
did.
Kudos to Billy for finding this. And Ben's in a bit of a spot because D'Amato is so short on his
Yes.
right or left.
Like, does he want to tangle? Even though he has 2 10s.
Plus,
but
the image that Billy's been giving off on this table seems to be he generally has it when he 3-bets. So I expect Ben to continue in the form of a call.
You can see if you can hit something here, but this is not comfortable at all. Like, you don't want to be facing off against the chip leader.
It sort of depends on how much Ben emphasizes ICM in this spot. Wow, did he just fold?
I think he folded.
Well, that goes to show you the power of ICM and the big stack.
And now you can see there's a bit of he's probably asking Billy about it. That wasn't an easy fold. But again, with the ladders, I think
it's possible under ICM that Ben is probably just playing a 4-bet all-in strategy or fold.
Well done, Billy, indeed.
That being said, pocket tens is pretty high up to be folding.
Yeah, I think that's definitely not an easy fold, but he found it. Like, does he really want to be flipping against maybe ace queen when there's a couple of short stacks?
Yeah, it's possible that he thought he didn't really have any options there other than to 4-bet all in or fold. So under ICM, you generally don't want to call too much, especially when the stacks are so disparate.
It looks like we have a raise in the big.
Yeah, looks like Billy limped the 970 in the small. Daniel has 6 something, making it about 3 bigs. Billy's in there. So Daniel's pretty polar when he raises out of the big blind here. And so he doesn't have pocket sixes because he probably would have just ripped.
Yes. You think it's like a6?
Probably not, because he also probably would have jammed that as well. An a6 suited, if he had a6 of spades, he probably could have checked back. So he probably has a hand like 6 low.
8-6?
No, 8-6 would check back as well in position against a limp. Also, if the graphics are correct, I believe Daniel is in second last place now. D'Amato might be the last.
Yes.
So there's even less incentive for him to open this pot in a polar way. It's possible he has very bottom of range, and with a 6 in your hand, you can't really have very top of your range. So
looks like there's a bet and call.
yeah, bet and a call. Continuing with the gutter. Oh, sorry, open-ended.
Oh, that's an interesting
Yeah,
card.
interesting double paired board.
Now, if you had the ace,
Looks like Billy's cutting out a lead. This is actually a pretty good lead. Pre-flop, Daniel's not going to be raising too much 10x or 8x unless it's like the really junky 10x or 8x, as we said. Whereas Billy probably retains all of his offsuit 1 and 2 gappers that he limp calls with a stack as big as his. It's also a pretty good lead because if Daniel has an overpair, he probably sees no need to jam the turn.
he gets it through.
Well, we won't know what it is, but it was probably 6 deuce.
Think it was 6 deuce? We gotta ask him afterwards. But that's a great play.
Yeah,
He's
good for
quite-
Billy. Billy's been making some moves.
He's
I'm
definitely
pretty
not
impressed
idle.
with what he's been. Yeah, he's been getting some cards as well, but some impressive moves so far for sure.
Of course, shout out to Sherry, our dealer. Just one of the best.
$320,000, about 11 bigs. Looks like D'Amato's going to be moving it in here with the
Rips
ace
it.
10. Yep. And snap folds all around. Take down the blinds.
Take down the blinds. I think Daniel now is our.
Yes, probably our short stack
Yeah,
after
I
that.
think he has about
hand.
200,000.
Yeah.
So that's in shove territory.
Oh,
Interesting.
Daniel with queens, all 5 bigs.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say now would
Leaves
be
behind
great
a chip,
chip.
I think, or is that his card protector?
I think that actually might be his card protector.
Okay, so he's all in. Makes sense. 5 bigs. Oh, Sen is probably calling this. Yep. Actually goes for the reshove out of the small.
Just trying to isolate it.
Yep. Shout out Sen, man. Sen goes for the win.
Goes for the win.
Yep.
It's like that. Ace 4 suited against queens. Is that an ace on the board?
That's it.
Ooh, that's 2 pair.
And we're down to 5.
Well played, Daniel. Coming in 6. Little fist bumps all around, little handshake. And now we have one of our graphics here. Looks like Ben is
Ben going loose aggressive right at the top of the
of the chart.
right corner, yes.
I mean, look, Michael, he was short stack for a while.
Although granted, I might move him down a few pegs now after seeing that tens fold. But other than that,
yeah, he's a loose, aggressive thinking player.
Yes.
You know?
And we got Michael on the bottom left.
Damn, it just says knit there. It's not even.
They're savage.
They're savage with it. Shout out RF Poker.
Yeah. So 5 left, 3150. It's locked up. Oh, Billy might have a raising candidate here. You get to raise pretty liberally with the chip lead that he's built.
Yeah,
and I think he did raise. And looks like he takes it down.
He has a massive chip lead.
Yeah,
actually.
if the graphics are correct, he probably has
Like
over 2x on second place.
I think so.
And with D'Amato still in there, the rest of the stacks are going to be really constrained in what they can do.
They're incentivized not
Yeah.
really to play any hands
Yeah.
here.
All right, we're likely to see a blind on blind interaction here between two of the more middling stacks. Queen 3 off. Oh, interesting. Going for the 2.5.
That's a slightly bigger raise than actually we've been seeing.
No, at this stack depth, I think you can just go 2.5 with most of your range. And
Got a call here.
yeah, King 7 calls. So Ben probably sees some utility in raising this combo instead of having to limp fold.
Really nothing for him
Yeah,
on the
on
flop.
this board, he probably just has to check fold.
Yeah.
Because some of the hands that he raises 2.5 pre also contain some of the nutted hands, like aces, kings, and they're not necessarily going to pile money in on this board. Or if they do, they pile in the form of a check raise. So he checks, bet of 2 BBs and a snap fold.
Yeah. Worth a shot.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably would have limped the queen 3, but I guess Ben constructs his range there differently.
I think it was pretty standard all around. It's just if you whiff on that flop, you really don't have any options unless you have a crazy read. Looks like Kevin is our luck box luckiest player, and despite being our massive chip leader, Billy, it looks like according to this graphic, is struggling the most. So I guess he's really playing all the hands.
Pocket tens for Sen under the gun.
A 10 is
10 in the muck. We might see a battle between our two. Oh,
hello.
this time it's Billy's time to have ace four suited.
Hmm.
But he chooses to call.
Oh,
Flops
and
bottom pair.
Bottom pair here.
I think we'll see Sen go for a slightly larger C bet here. Something in the 70 to 80k range.
Bottom pair, backdoor clubs.
This is a board where he retains pretty good range advantage. Billy actually has an interesting one to check raise at some frequency with bottom pair and a backdoor.
Yeah.
Looks like
I think I see enough.
Looks like he did take that option. Wow, Billy's full of moves.
You got the tens to fold.
Yeah,
Tens are
now
folding today.
now he gets tens to fold again. So as I said, ace four suited has pretty good properties on this board. Mostly because when you turn trips, it's pretty hidden. You retain one overcard, the ace, and also you have backdoor equity in the form of a backdoor flush. And also, bottom pair inherently just can't withstand two or more bets, generally speaking. So a check raise there is actually very well studied and good find by Billy. I got to learn to stop underestimating Billy.
And we see here Billy with a significant lead, over 2 million chips, and everybody kind of idling around 1 and below.
They're still having fun though, chumming it up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was down there earlier and it was just everybody's just yapping.
Nines for Ben now. He is going to take this spot as the second shortest stack versus the shortest.
Yes.
It's a very good spot for him.
Do you think Michael has 8s?
Well, either way, he's a dog.
Yeah.
With one card known, he's a dog. Looks like we're going to see them on their backs, and it is.
I think it's. Yep.
Oh, it is pocket ace.
8s against 9s.
Yep,
and 9s.
And that's it. 4 left. GG's to Tomato. He just pretty card dead. Tough spot being behind a few of the bigger stacks.
But it was a good spot. He just ran into it. And 9s, of course, hitting the top, hitting a set on the flop. Kevin here was 0%. 3-bet.
Well, it's tough for Kevin because he's stuck right behind the chip leader. So 3-bet percentage is also a function of the players opening in front of you. So a lot of players probably aren't opening too liberally into the Billy's big blind. Yeah. So Ben is going to probably just fold some buttons. And Sen, as much as he would like to get in the mix, usually won't always take the under the gun versus big blind spot.
That's the power of having the chip lead.
Yep, that's right. Billy raising up the button with Jack 9 off. I think Ben is having a decision. Ben with the ace 8 offsuit. Now he's deeper now. He's looking at almost 30 bigs, about 27 or so. With Kevin this short, most likely we're going to see him just proceed in the form of a call.
All right, and we are
Yeah.
back. And it looks like we have a 3-bet here from Kevin.
Yeah, Billy letting go of the 10-8 suited. You get to raise a lot of these hands, but when you do face resistance, especially from spot like big blind versus under the gun, it's usually just going to be a legitimate hand, and you can give them the raise and just go back to abusing the very next hand.
Yeah, you take one hand off. And it looks like nobody's really tanking here.
Yeah, the table's been playing really fast, and the graphics have been updating really quickly too. So shout outs to our guy down there who's
Yeah.
updating the graphics.
Shout out.
Yeah. By the way, for the viewers out there, we just spoke with Daniel. So a bit of the mystery hand just to break that suspense. He did indeed have 6 deuce off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were
Called it.
yes, we were right. He had a really bad one, had to raise polar, and unfortunately just got the worst type of board and faced a lead on the turn.
This is what you get with some VClub streams. We bring you to interviews right away. And it looks like we have a little hand developing here.
Oh, Sen taking a chance to raise under the gun. Pretty loose open, but Sen's known to throw a few of these unconventional raises in there.
He has that in his
Yeah.
toolbox, but Billy, I think an easy defend with an ace in the big.
Yeah.
3-2 queen, rainbow, and that's why you open 10-6, right?
Oh, check on the flop, turns a 10.
Just like that, Sen with middle pair here. Looks like it's bet call.
Looks like he'll keep him honest for one street with ace high.
An overcard there. And now let's see.
Billy also has the ace of spades here. I wonder if he's been finding all the moves. I wonder if he'll find it here.
Yeah.
Less advisable on a paired board. Depends on the sizing Sen takes. Also, Sen's pretty short, so I think this is an effective jam from Sen. So no moves to be found, I think.
I think it's pretty standard here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the question is he... I mean, he's pretty pot committed. You think he just bombs it here?
I
Basically,
think he's bet a size that he
wants
wants to
call.
get called. Yeah. Sen has a very good ability to sort of target the weaker portions of your range and find sizings that you feel that you're compelled to call.
So if you're Billy here, what are you thinking?
Well, ace eight's not a very good. Actually,
You can see him talking to himself.
yeah. He's probably emphasizing the ace of spades here. But on a paired board, it matters a little less. Oh, he did call. Yeah.
You had to look him up.
Yeah. So one of the spots when you call here with ace eight, hoping you beat some bluffs, there's not going to be too many ace high bluffs from Sen to begin with, I think, especially on the paired board. Ace eight does play, but the significance of having the ace of spades is less relevant. One, because it's a paired board. Two, also because in this spot, counterintuitively, you sort of want Sen to have the ace of spades. If he is bluffing a hand like ace four, ace of spades, ace five, ace of spades, and you're looking to make the thinnest of hero calls. So for those reasons, I don't really love the call, but I guess he thought he was under-repped.
We see a little luck distribution chart here. Kevin, apparently 100% lucky.
I think that graphic might be flawed. He hasn't played many hands, and
Yeah.
he's pretty much won all of them, so maybe it's a function of that.
looks like he's lucky.
All right, Billy with the 9 deuce suited here. Theoretically, you could raise this. In fact, this one slots into the raise category for sure. Now, he should know that Sen is an avid defender of his big blind, so Not sure how you adjust around that, but
You see a little tabletop between the two.
yeah, yeah. Sen taking a moment to count his chips. And he does raise it. Oh, Sen has kings.
An
So-
avid defender with kings.
So the beauty of raising a hand like 9 deuce suited is that when you do just get flat called, you have that additional little bit of equity that you can drive with the suited. Were this 9 deuce off, I think he just folds. There's no need to get involved. Sen slow playing, flatting with kings. I love this play from Sen actually.
Yeah, me too. This
And
and
he flops top set.
top set. Unbelievable.
If I'm Billy, I'm so tempted to bet this board, but you should know that Sen's calling range actually contains a lot of king and queen X that's probably not going to fold.
Do you think there's a raise here coming from Sen?
No, definitely not.
He just wants to keep it in.
Yeah.
He's so far ahead.
Yeah. If he no luck to trap pre, he's going to trap on this flop as well. Yep, he calls.
It's a call.
Some interesting turn cards. 10 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds. Offsuit 3. I think it's time for Billy to shut this down. I probably would have just shut this down on the flop, given that I have better hands to probably bluff with anyways, but
He took a stab.
yeah. For example, if you're raising 9 deuce of diamonds pre, you're also raising like 9-3 and 9 deuce of spades, which are flush on the flop. So you could just barrel those and be fine giving up this combo. And it looks like he's shut down.
Now Sen betting around 100,000, 150,000. Gets a quick fold.
Yep. Well played from Sen to make additional value in that hand. And looks like the boys are on break.
Indeed.
Yep, the other two have gone. So break time. We will I guess we'll see you guys in
We'll see you
10
guys in like
minutes.
10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
All right, and we're back, and it's Jeremy here, and now I have Dylan on the side.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Interesting action so far. Huh?
I've known Dylan a while, so hopefully this stream doesn't turn into a discussion about Big Deuce or something. But that is how I still remember which poker hands beat which poker hands.
Oh my god! If for those of you that don't know, Big Two.
Oh wait,
is,
no, the deuce is low in this game,
yes,
right? Oh right.
Big Two is a wild game where it'll teach you resiliency very very fast.
It won't teach you bankroll management though, that's for sure. Anyways, let's get back into it.
Oh, we got Ace Jack suited here.
Yeah, Ace Jack suited for our
For
chip
Billy.
leader. Yeah,
Oh
on the button
my
of all
goodness.
spots too.
I'm thoroughly impressed with Billy's ability
Yes.
to pick up hands this night.
Yes,
Like,
and his ability to make the most of them. Actually,
it's insane.
He's taken spots that I think others on this final table might not have.
Definitely not. It's a dangerous combination to be good and lucky.
Yeah, and Sen calling the 8-9 off in the small and invites Ben in as well in the big blind.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to a three-way flop. Oh no, possibly our graphics are wrong. Probably it was fold because I see him posting blinds now. Yeah, probably fold.
Yeah.
Just give us a moment as our graphics update.
So four-handed. Lots to play for.
Yeah, graphics were just updating. Looks like there was two calls and Jack high board, ace jack with a C bet and takes it down.
Yeah. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. Billy's really turned another gear, which I'm really
Yes,
impressed
I'm very
about.
impressed by Billy.
I gotta take back what I said earlier. He's really opened his range, and
He's running well and he's playing well. That's a formidable combination. Gets a walk in the big blind.
I'm also quite impressed with all the players, how quickly they're playing as well. Nobody's really tanking for 20, 30 minutes. Everyone's playing quite quickly, so it's really nice to see.
Just a moment for our graphics to update, but it looks like Ben has opened from first position and Sen is in the big blind asking for a count. Oh no, small blind folds. Sixes for Ben and
What do you think Sen has?
well, Sen could have anything here. Wow, ace 9 off folded in the small blind. I guess a function of sort of how tight Ben's been playing. He doesn't really rate ace 9 off against first position open.
Yeah.
Sen with the 2 Broadway defend, flop 4-5-5.
Ben with a really nice flop for his
Yes,
sixes.
good flop for his hand. It's interesting to see if Sen will find some form of continue in this spot. And he did check raise. It looks like he did check raise.
Asking some questions.
Yeah, Sen with the 2 overs, thinking he can start to target ace highs to fold.
Yeah. I think Ben probably has a lot of
Ace highs probably won't fold on the street, but one hand he could target that could get to fold is king queen. So when you have king jack and you get king queen to fold, it's a very good spot. Wow. And looks like Ben bet folded sixes on 4-5-5. Probably respects Sen's range hitting this board, but I don't know about that. Actually, probably Ben is thinking that with 2 sixes, maybe he blocks a lot of semi bluffs from Sen.
Yeah.
Hands like 6-3 suited,
Yeah.
6-8 suited. Now, I don't know if that's the correct logic to apply with sixes in that spot, but
I mean,
that's
there's
probably a look insight into what he's thinking.
There's also a chance Sen has a 5.
Yeah, but I think you need to stick around for a little bit more
Yeah.
if you think he has a 5 or not.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough playing against someone like that where you can't really put them on a complete range.
Yes, aggression wins in poker. This is emblematic of that.
What?
Billy with the 10-8 suited again. Opens the button.
Nice. I like 10-8 suited.
Looks like Ben is all in. Wow. Okay, so Ben is all in with 5s for about 11 bigs.
For Billy here.
Yeah, you're definitely folding the 10-8 suited.
Is there an argument for a call?
No, because now with Ben being the shortest stack, if Billy is a well-studied player and it looks like he has done a bit of his homework, there's incentive to leave the smallest stack in because you get to leverage ICM against the other two bigger stacks.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be making very light calls. Plus 11 bigs is just too much.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think minimums there? Ace 10? Ace X?
It depends how Billy wants to structure his strategy, but he probably could be overfolding a lot just based on how snug Ben has played against him.
Yeah, I agree. Every decision is so key at this point.
Yeah. When there's upside to raise folding and keeping him the short stack in, just because you can leverage pressure against the other two players who have been folding to you,
yeah.
I think you don't need to take any marginal spots against this player in particular.
Yeah, it should be plus EV in a lot of circumstances, especially with the way things are being played out.
Ben probably going to come with a limp here, I think. 10-6 off. Unless he's just planning to play his entire strategy out of the small blind as small raise. Looks like he is.
Kevin with the ace queen off.
Yeah. So we've seen two spots now where Ben has just elected to play 2.5x out of the small blind, regardless of hand quality. Possible some history between the two players where he feels that playing a auto PFR strategy from small blind is going to print, but I don't think it's printed so far.
No, I think there's definitely a lot of history between these two.
Yeah.
You could see them go together off camera.
Yeah, and they're laughing, they're chumming.
Yeah.
They're speaking in Chinese, right?
Actually, before the final table, I was watching a little bit of the action, and these two were bantering all the time on the second table. So I think there's
English only on the table, right? That's what you said.
Gotta keep the game fair.
Okay. So it looks like another blind on blind. Oh no. Sen raises under the gun.
Yeah,
Back
Jack
on our
10.
chip leader.
Pretty standard.
Yep.
Nice sizing too.
Billy with the 10-8 offsuit. Gonna continue in the form of a call. Effective stack being about 30 bigs.
Out of position. Might hit a miracle. Total miss by both hands.
Yeah, high frequency c-bet from Sen on this board. Very dry, favors his range.
Is Billy having some thoughts?
Now, Billy's been check raising like a maniac, but to find this check raise, I don't think even I would have thought this would be in the books. Unless he just thinks Sen is criminally over c-betting.
What if he plans to steal on the river here? Just flat calls and then goes after it on
Looks
the turn
like
river.
raising chips.
But maybe, yeah, he finds it, I think.
Yeah, having interaction with the 10 of hearts, having maybe some backdoor ideas. But this one might be a game of chicken, Dylan.
Yeah, I agree. Who's going to cross the road first?
He does check raise. Wow. And Sen continues. Sen says, show me. Is what Show me you have something on Queen 5/5 two-tone.
You want to play? Let's play, Sen says.
This pot will most likely come down to who wants it more.
I agree.
With each of their hands interacting so strongly with each other. Wow, and Billy just gets rewarded and spikes an 8. He might slot this into the check raise check line now that he has showdown value.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, beats flush draws, beats ace highs.
It's a lot of hands
Yeah.
that Sen would have in this position. 7 6s.
He also unblocks some of the backdoor diamonds. He has no diamond in his hand, so he unblocks that.
Yep.
And now Sen actually interacts with this turn, picking up a gutter. I wonder if we will see overbet. Probably not at this stack depth, but big bet is probably coming.
Especially with stack sizes of the other two. A lot at play here.
Oh, he bets half pot. Okay. Setting up to look like a river shove to Billy.
If you're Billy here, are you just calling or are you...
You
putting down
recall,
the
you don't
hammer?
really have a choice when you check raise the... You sort of already got out of line by check raising this combo. Now that you turned an 8, unfortunately, you can look at it two ways. Maybe you don't want to compound your mistakes from the flop, but it's hard to make a pair and hold them, right? Now you have an 8, you're up against a capable player who's in position.
Yeah.
Maybe he has ideas of double check raise.
I mean, there is 2 flush draws out there now. Oh, he lets it
folds.
go. Wow.
Yeah, when I take loose spots like that on the flop, I usually hope I don't make a pair on the turn because I'm forced to check.
I was going to bluff at it,
Yeah.
but you can't bluff anymore.
Rather I turn a gutter or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. It's
so we're beginning to see quite the dynamic between the 4 players on our table. Looks like the 2 chip leaders are willing to take the fight to each other, throw hands, that's right.
Yeah.
And the other 2, they're fighting in their own way, but they're also
They're kind of being patient,
Yeah,
sitting,
yeah.
waiting, very quiet. Especially Kevin. We haven't seen much from him.
Kevin's just in a bad seat.
Yeah.
He's got a shorter stack on his right, can wait for
Yeah.
him. And he's got the 2 chip leaders on his left.
Yeah. Pretty big pay jump, too, from 4th to 3rd as
Oh,
well.
yes.
So that's another factor that's playing in here.
Ben with the king 10 offsuit under the gun finds raise.
Ooh. Kevin. Speaking of Kevin. Maybe
I like
he'll,
this off the 13-14 bigs. He's shown to be pretty snug from first position, so
continues that trend.
looks
but
like
I told him.
Kevin
If
has
he-
3-bet or Yep,
Yeah.
Kevin finds the small 3-bet.
Yeah. Nice. And folds, yeah.
4.5. That's all you need. When both stacks are quite short and under ICM, your 3-bets don't need to be very large.
No. A little bit extra just confirms that it's the same if he bets.
The opposite side of that coin is if you do see 3-bets between the 2 larger stacks, you generally are supposed to size a little larger. Due to there being less of an incentive to go post flop due to risk premium.
Yeah.
So you'll see larger 3-bets between the large stacks, and you'll see very small 3-bets between the smaller and medium stacks.
Yeah, there's a lot less upside for them to go big when they have.
Yeah, it's all a
such-
function of how much risk
Yeah.
premium they're enduring.
Exactly.
Billy with the suited queen deuce raising the button.
These two might.
Sen is taking a 3-bet out of the small.
Yeah. I mean, if you're.
I think he's going to go about 7.5, 8 bigs here, maybe.
If you're Ben here, you're kind of loving the fact that the two stacks are
Yeah,
clashing, right?
there seems to be a willingness between the chip leader to sort of disregard conventional, ICM principles, and they're just sort
They're
of fighting
just-
for each other. Yeah.
These guys want to win, man. I respect it.
Oh, Sen goes smaller here, just 5.5.
Yeah.
Good 3-bet find from Sen for sure.
For sure. Looks like we got a little PFR stat here.
Surprisingly, it's our short stack Ben who's been PFRing the most. I'm surprised to see that.
I mean,
Right?
yeah.
Understandable that Kevin's raised the fewest hands, stuck in a bad seat.
Yeah, yeah. But I think most of Ben's have been most shoves, if I'm not mistaken.
You know what? The stat is probably taking into account the times he's raised his small blind.
Yeah.
And he's raised his small blind at 100% frequency.
Sen with tens again?
Yep, yep.
Nice.
Clear raise spot, deeper now. Oh, the King 9 suited. This is an interesting one. This probably is at the bottom, but this is probably going in if Ben finds it. For about 9 bigs. You
Yeah.
assume that Sen has raise folds on the button. Yep, it is going in, I think.
Yep.
Right?
I mean, tens are pretty much at the top of his range on that
Yeah.
end. Big
Snap
pair.
calls.
Of course.
Yep. Ben's gonna need some help. Standard hand, well found by Ben.
Yep. Yep.
You're folding the King 8 suited, but the King 9 suited is high frequency.
That's in for sure. That's
a bit
hard,
of delay on the flop, but it looks like
I think.
we have a bust out. And yep,
Yep.
3 left. GG's to Ben.
GG's. Well played, Ben. Well played.
And then there were 3.
Yeah. This is where the big payouts are now.
Yes. If we take a look at the payouts, it looks like 67.50 has been locked up for all our participants.
Which is a pretty big ROI
Yes, certainly.
with one buy-in. Anytime you can 6x plus is always a good time.
Podium finishes now for all our remaining
That's it.
players.
Yeah, now it'll be interesting because money-wise is great, but getting the trophy, getting a VClub trophy,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we play for. Now that sends over 2 mil.
Yep.
He's definitely gonna
In
start.
3-handed, any ace. Good enough.
Yeah. Got some table talk going on here.
Now, 3-handed is a very interesting game. This is the real make or break.
Yeah.
I myself am less versed in 3-handed for sure.
We have a huge clash here. Huge
Interesting. Billy
clash.
with the flat with the ace jack off.
2 premiums going at it here.
Yes. One-
3-handed. These are nutted hands.
And he flops top.
Wow. Will he play it tricky here? Give Sen
I
some
think
rope.
given that you flatted pre-flop, you're probably going to slot this hand in another just check call. But then again, he's been check raising so liberally with bluffs here.
Which
He
is
probably feels that when he finally has a nutted hand like this, he should probably be check raising this to 150
for
again,
sure. Yeah.
just as a matter of balance.
100%.
And I don't think Sen is necessarily done with the hand just yet. Sen is a fighter.
yeah, I mean, he's got the
No,
ace of
not
diamonds
this
as
one,
well,
yeah.
but
Not this one. Good fold by Sen.
yeah, very easy to get overzealous and try to outplay, but
Sen understands he has better bet calls in this spot.
better equity, better spots
Yeah.
for sure. Interesting though, if the
Having a deuce is bad for Sen too.
Yeah.
Blocking some, I don't think. Actually, it's 3-handed. He could have Billy could have like a deuce 5 suited, something like that.
Although if it was 3-jack-4, maybe Sen continues with the gut shot.
Definitely Sen would bet continue
Yeah.
with a gut shot if that were
For
the
sure.
case.
Yeah.
And an overcard.
Yeah, a lot of equity there. So
Looks like a quick raise and fold from John.
Oh,
Kings.
Kings.
Oops.
Hello. Hello.
10% PFR goes up to 12%, but was it really worth it?
Yeah, he picks up the blinds, antes.
Yeah, Kevin hanging in there. He's actually not too far back from the rest of the pack.
Shocking fold with the 7 deuce from Billy.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's interesting battle here. I think if I'm Kevin, I'm just waiting around. Let Billy and Sen go at it and pick my spots. Kings, queens, tens.
Kevin's not too far back from the rest of the pack too. He might try to make a play for the chip lead.
Yeah.
At this point, he's probably thinking who he thinks has the best. He has the best heads-up matchup against.
Yeah. And who do you think that is between the two of these? Billy or Sen?
I mean, hard to say. I Sen's my boy and all. I would go with him, but I've been very impressed by Billy's play today too.
Yeah, I would not want to play against any of those guys.
So the jury's still out on that question.
Yeah, they're both very, very tricky.
Okay, so Sen raising up the queen 3 off. Similar strategy as we saw with Ben, raising these hands to a small sizing out of the small blind.
Yeah.
He c-bets the king deuce 4 and just gets a pure fold from the gut shot in position. Pretty good result.
Nice. They're all over 1 million, so this is anybody's game. Nobody's really short. Everybody's...
Looks like Sen took a bigger sizing on that flop that sort of prevented...
Kevin?
Yeah, prevented Kevin from continuing with his gutter.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to charge people a lot for the draws. Suited.
Oh, Kevin.
And he pops it.
Kevin with the
Wow.
24 big blind reshove with King 8 suited. Gets a snap fold out of the A6 suited.
That is a baller move. Very nicely done. Not easy.
Bit of a gangster move. Not sure about that one. If I recall, I think King 8 suited, it mostly plays the call, but I think that's just from the big blind. Not sure about the small blind.
Yeah, I think part of that is using his image as well. So
Yes, he's been snug.
yeah. So
Found a
it's-
good combo with good
yeah,
properties.
yeah. If I'm in Senseed and I see that, I'm thinking at least ace something. Maybe king queen suited. Maybe a low pair. All of which much better than king 8 suited. So the fold makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if it makes sense, it makes dollars.
So it looks like we see a limp from Billy out of the small. Sen with the raise in position.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of that going on. Billy and Victor still the top pot of the night. 1.1 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Sen in second place with 830K. Billy's in most of the big ones. also very impressed with Sherry's speed of the dealing.
I
Very,
guess it's
very
relative
fast.
to the speed at which they're playing.
Yeah. Jack 10 off for Billy.
Yeah. Billy with another one. Let's see how he.
Navigates this.
Yes.
I think it's heads up again with Sen and
Looks like
Billy.
he's slotted this one into a raise category as well. We're seeing some trend on this final table has been a lot of straight raises out of the small blind, not really constructing much of a limp strategy out of the small.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I like that theory of if you're going to enter the pot, you should be raising. Can sometimes be very exploitive to just call. Unless you're very, very good post flop with reads and.
Well, we haven't really gotten the chance to see it, but if the play continues to develop like this, you might start to see a few more raises out of the big blind facing 2.5 from small.
I would hope so.
Yeah, we saw Kevin rip the ace queen off, but that was pretty standard. But
Yeah.
would like to see if they're making the adjustments and widening up the in position.
Yeah, something that'll like a 5-7 suited or queen 10 off, something like that. You gotta add some bluffs into the value ranges too to balance your stuff out. Don't want to become too readable, especially with players at this caliber.
Another raise and call. Big blind versus blind.
This time it's Kevin and
Ooh,
Sen.
This might be an interesting pot just because it's second pair versus top pair.
Yeah.
Sen wisely starts with a check.
Okay.
Check back.
Straight draw now as well.
Sen has done a very good job of. Oh, it looks like he's still AC betting the turn. Makes sense.
Looks like we're going to the river.
Oh no, it looks like he check called the turn.
Yeah, I think it was a check
Yeah.
call. Yeah, Kevin bet and Sen called. River's a 9. Kevin gets the check mark, and I think
Probably going to, depending on sizing.
that looks like 200 or 300.
Looks like
Hard to-
Sen's gonna probably call this one off. Yeah,
Yeah, 300.
Yeah.
Calls.
and he looks like he expected to lose at a pretty high frequency, but just felt that he was under wrap checking 2 streets.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta see it. Keep him honest.
300K was the bet.
Not crippling for a stack, at least. That's good value sizing. Good bet sizing from Kevin. I think if he bet any more, he doesn't get a call, and if he bets any less, I think he's missing out on value there.
Jack 7 suited, raising up the button.
Yeah.
Another 3 bet from the small.
Ace 4 off.
Ace 4 offsuit. Good one to find here.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sen just releases right away with a suited hand. I don't think so. Oh, he did.
Yeah, I don't think he releases if they're connected. Like a 10-8 suited, 10-9 suited. I don't think he lets those go.
Well, Kevin's shown him two sizings out of the small blind now. He ripped the 25 big blinds earlier with King 8 suited, and now he goes
Yeah.
for the
Kevin's
small
the
three
chip
bet.
leader now. Look
Yeah,
at that.
yeah.
How
Kevin-
the tables have turned.
yeah. I think Kevin feels very comfortable playing short-handed, and he's
Yeah.
apt to find aggression from small blind and big blind.
Honestly, he's played super solid.
Yeah.
Not taking
Weathered
any,
the storm of a full ring and being
yeah.
in a subpar seat.
100%. Just picked his spots and low risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked out very well for him.
Pretty wide defend with the 5 deuce offsuit.
He hits a deuce?
Yeah.
Kevin with the backdoor flush
Not
draw.
sure. Off of about 24 bigs. I probably would be folding this one, but Sen calls, hits a deuce. We might see a bit of street poker being played now.
I think so. Maybe some cash game
Yeah.
type of style.
Wow. And just turns the best hand.
What a swing here.
Yeah. Sen might be a non-believer. This 6 rates to be a bit of a brick.
Oh, and check.
Yeah. Oh, and I do think Sen is going to lose a value bet here. He might even come out with a value bet himself, about
Yeah.
125 maybe.
Looks like you're almost spot on. I think that
He's
looks like
betting
100.
200, right? It looks like.
Yeah, those
So he
are.
goes for half
yeah.
pot. Oh no, 50
Yeah, 50.
block sizing. Wow. And Kevin is not folding, but he's thinking if there's any value in raising, and he just calls.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any value in raising. I think if
Yeah.
you raise, you only get called by better, or you get re-raised, and then you're in a tough spot
The
where you
thing
might have
is,
to fold.
When Sen bets so small on the river, he really doesn't have a queen. He could possibly have a 10 that's inducing, but I don't think there's been enough history right yet for Sen to start implementing small bets to induce.
Yeah.
Yeah, having the jack in his hand as well with Jack 6 blocking some natural bluffs.
Yeah.
Probably decides it's better just to look this one up.
Yeah. Makes sense. And ironically, Kevin has the lowest VPIP.
Well, he was at 10. Now he's at 25. So
He's getting up there.
I'd say he's increased it
The most.
Sen just under
7-8 offsuit. Okay, so I like seeing Sen starting to implement a
Kevin's got the
some
Negroni.
limps now. Yeah, and Kevin with the suited gapper in position rates very well to just check behind.
What a huge flop for
huge
Kevin.
flop, and
What a
looks
massive flop.
like another bit of a cooler flop in short-handed play for Sen. He does
Yeah.
have second pair. Comes out lead with 1 BB.
Okay, not the best turn card, but
Wow, and Kevin checks back. How disciplined. Figures he just has so much of the board
yeah, I mean, you have so much out there.
on lock. Oh, and did they both
Spikes
river
two
2 pair?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
this
this is
could
it for
be-
Sen.
This could be.
Yeah, Sen's gonna come out with probably overbet, and
You just rip it here as Kevin, or do you just raise?
it depends on how much he's bet. And we're waiting for the graphics to update, but it looks like Sen's potted it.
Yeah. So
He does look at his remaining stack. The thing is, the turn went check, so it's quite unlikely for Sen to have better 2 pairs with the king. He does jam. No,
Wow, Sen
Sen
lets it
folds.
go.
Snap fold. Wow, what a great fold.
That's crazy. 3-handed, 2 pair, and folds it after leading out.
You probably have to find a fold at some frequency, but I probably wouldn't have snapped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, Sen's a well-experienced player. He probably knows
might
that
have picked up on
how
something.
much do you have, and the jam is
yeah.
not usually a bluff.
No, I think he just read the body language and
Figures he got rivered or slow played.
Yeah.
All right, all right. And I'm back. Shout out Jeremy. He's gonna take a break right now, but three-handed.
Shout out to you, Jason. You've helped the stream along with all the technical issues. We've been shouting at Victor and everybody, but you've done a lot on this too.
Oh, I appreciate that. We're just trying to bring the best stream in Canada for y'all, and we still have a ways to go. But shout out to everybody who's still with us at this time. It's 3:30. But I did see some crazy hands. That was a great fold. We just saw a snap fold. And
Kevin with the king queen off.
king queen off on the button. Nobody has anything though.
Pretty standard raise and full fold, probably like king deuce and deuce 7 or some kind of craziness.
Everybody has a king.
Normally, I'd love to have a king 3-handed, but
not here. So, all right, let me ask you a question here. So, these guys have been playing for 8-9 hours. Where do you think they are right now? Like, do you think mentally, like, how much of them are left? I mean, it's been a long ass day for them.
Yeah, I mean, nutrition and everything, fatigue definitely plays a part in it. You saw Sen eating a bunch during breaks, and I think all these guys are drinking water. But these guys are warriors, man. I think they're used to the grind. They don't look sluggish. We haven't really seen any mistakes being made, really. So I think, yeah, maybe 40-50% is left, but they still have a lot to give. Like, look at Sen. He's pretending to box. He's getting the energy going.
And fun fact, Sen actually placed second in this event last year. So this guy knows how to battle.
Oh man, it's a big monkey to get off your back. Hopefully, he can cross the line this time. I'm rooting for him.
Ooh. Looks like got ace-9, just ripped it. No customers though.
One person who I can't tell how they're feeling is Billy, man. He's just solid poker face all around.
He's been stoic, huh?
Yeah. Like, he's been playing well. You can't read him. He's killing it.
I remember he had turned up his aggression as a big stack, but now, now that he's in the middle, he has to play a lot more safe to make sure he doesn't run into it with the big stack Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin almost at 3 million.
That's an insane come up. And Mr. Pocket Pair himself, Billy with the 9s. No customers though.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how many pocket pairs Billy has picked up. This is quite impressive.
It's better to run good than play good, huh?
100%. 100%. Anybody else who tells you it's different?
They don't know what they're talking about.
I remember I drove to Montreal to play the oh my god, sixes again, Mr. Pocket Pair.
Mr. Pocket Pair is just nines upside down, you know?
It is.
And does it look like Sen with the fold?
Wow, Queen 10.
That is
That's
actually that's a pretty big fold.
for 25% of a stack. Yeah.
Three-handed.
Three-handed is there's an argument for shoving, but there's probably better spots.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely will want to run good, especially when you make that 6-hour drive to Montreal and
Ooh.
bust in like one hand.
Oh no, is that what happened?
Yeah, I drove all the way, played the PLO event. I flopped top set, got it all in against the chip leader, and he river quads on me.
Oh my goodness.
I had the top full house. He had the bottom set, I had top set, and he rivered quads on me. I was out.
In one hand.
One hand.
Oof.
Yeah.
That drive home must have been real quiet.
It was probably the most self-reflection I've done in my whole entire life.
Top boat though against you. I mean, you can be mad, but you almost can't be mad. Like,
No, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, it is what it is.
it is what it is. So everybody here has locked up $67.50, and we are playing for $15,400. So there is still a lot of money to be made here, and these guys are warriors. They're battling. Everyone is trying to pick their spots. Nobody is really getting out of line from what I've seen.
No, and it's quite impressive regardless of the stack size, regardless of how many chips they have. It's all been really, really solid. Still anybody's game.
Still anybody's game. Which is honestly hard to find sometimes. I feel like when it gets down to it, you have one massive stack and you got a couple of small stacks. But here, like, everyone has a chance. You're just what did they say? You're just one double up away from being back in it, you know?
Yep, 100%.
One double up away from chip leading, so let's see here. Billy, my man. Mr. Pocket Pair himself. Nines again.
Oh, we have nines and an all in.
Oh, and are those deuces?
Yeah.
Oh, Sen with the all in with deuces.
I mean, with 400K, with the blinds the way they are.
Yeah, he's got what, 8 bigs?
Yeah, you're super happy with deuces, so.
So here we go. Here we go. Look at the rail coming in.
Wow, what a tournament by
Wow.
Sen. Well played.
Well played indeed. Came from the brink and made a really, really respectful run. So shout out to him. Sen, our third place finisher. And then there were two.
Two players fighting out for pretty big payouts. First place over 15K and second place just under 10 at 99.50.
You know, we were chatting with Sen downstairs during the break, and he insisted that we update his graphic to Sen, his name. But no, we said we keep it as his last name because we're professionals like that. Look at that. Billy against Kevin.
Interesting that they're sitting right beside each other as well.
I know. I thought they would move them. They just want to get nice and intimate.
That's how we are here at VClub, you know, nice, intimate, very close to each other.
While fighting for, $15,000. And oh, hello. Oh, I see.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're
Getting a little bit of production here.
we're getting even closer now.
Now we can really see. Shout out to Sherry again.
She is We talk about how much of a machine the players are. She is just going. She hasn't slowed down at all.
No. She also, helps run VClub, so to grind out all day like that and still be right here dealing like the best of them, shout out indeed. Billy here with bottom pair, but Kevin doesn't really have much.
I think it probably just goes check check. But Kevin might try to steal on the river. Yeah, no,
Checks
just
it
check
back.
check. Yeah.
4-3, no good here.
Can't beat the Doyle.
Man, it is pretty insane to think about the road to getting here. This is the biggest buy-in of the series, right? This is $1,100 buy-in, and there are people with multiple buy-ins. You gotta survive all the trials and tribulations of a full tournament to get here. Heads up, playing for $15,400. Shout out to both of these Warriors competitors. Looks like they're locked in. I mean,
Yeah.
Billy looks locked in. He's been locked in.
Yeah, I think Billy just lives locked in.
Yeah, that guy don't know how to not lock in.
Like I was watching a little bit when we were 3 tables and could not tell any difference from how Billy is now from when it was 3 tables. It's very impressive.
That is very impressive. Looks like we're gonna have a small pot here. Billy with middle pair. Small bet. And looks like Kevin
Wow.
with the call. He does have a club draw.
Massive club draw.
Still 23% equity, and
Let's it go.
that's a go. The chip stacks are they're basically neck to neck.
Yeah, just one all in and it's,
One all in,
That's
one
it.
all in for the chip lead for the tournament.
Heads up is always so tough.
It's stressful. I would say a lot of players probably I'll speak for myself, like my heads up game is probably the least developed out of my entire poker repertoire, because you don't really get a chance to play that much of a heads up.
Yeah.
But I find it really exciting because everyone widens up and you're playing, like I heard you guys say earlier, some street poker sometimes. You're just in the streets.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta pretend that you have it sometimes and sell it well.
Sell it well. And here it looks like Billy with a straight on the turn.
And he checks it. That's
Ooh.
tricky. Hoping Kevin fires a bullet to try to steal it. But I think he risked this going check because he was probably going to bet to get some value.
I think that's very reasonable on both sides. With the 4-liner out there, Kevin could try to rep Billy's hand.
Or the better straight.
Or the better straight, yeah.
But I don't think the line makes much sense if he's trying to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So very, very pragmatic choice to
Ooh,
let it
I
go
like
there.
that word. Pragmatic. That's a great find at 3 a.m., you know?
Sometimes the brain does brain.
the brain be braining, you know? Ooh, Billy.
He's forsuited.
He's forsuited. Somehow Kevin is dominating with the 8-4, but he got the suits
Clubs against diamonds.
and
And
with that
smacks an 8.
smacks. This is why you play 8-4, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. This is the dream right here.
This is a dream right here. Now, a diamond would be interesting.
Diamond would be extremely interesting. Even a 4 would be quite
Yes.
interesting as well. 4 might be some blood.
Check, check. 10 of clubs. Looks like a 9.
Yeah. A 10 would have been a lot of trouble for Billy.
Yes.
I think he has to call most.
Well played, Billy. Honestly, well played to both. Kevin winning that pot. I mean, it's 350,000. That's 7 bigs.
It's significant.
And heads up, like every pot does matter. I mean, I've been saying this all night, but here it really matters.
Yeah, here it really shows. You win, 6 pots, 7 pots at 700,000. You're at 7 mil.
You're golden.
Yeah. Oh, we got some playback.
Billy's saying, nope,
And no free flop for you.
no free flop. You're not seeing any cards without
Yeah.
at least 150,000.
King Jack suited.
That's nice.
It's that premium heads up.
I do like Billy's nonchalant, one-handed little
Yeah.
check of his cards. Granted, he is
Pocket pair himself.
Mr. Pocket Pair himself. Billy.
At this point, I don't know if Billy even has to look at his hand. It's like 50-50. Oh my god.
And he runs.
What is this heads up hand here?
Wow, we have the
This is
classic.
insanity right here.
This is insanity right here.
Huh!
And just like that,
Wow, he lets sevens go
that
heads up
is-
to a 3-bet? Not even calls to see a flop. That's crazy discipline.
that is actually nuts. I would have thought that he would have at least called just to
Like-
see a flop there. I mean, sevens. That's a great hand.
I mean,
Heads up.
heads up, any pair is pretty much nuts.
Yes,
That's just insane.
Billy is like actually.
That is. He's made some crazy folds, Billy.
Turning up the aggression on both sides, but yeah, I mean, I'm still reeling from that fold. And it didn't even really take that long.
No, it was like a snap fold.
He's just on a different level. Of course, if you can't win with sevens, a little ace queen off.
I mean, so many premiums. Oh, Kevin hits a pair and Billy hits a pair.
Ooh,
This could be trouble.
this could be trouble. Top pair against top against middle pair.
Looks like a blank on the turn. Still the same situation.
This continue is very reasonable.
Tricky check. Wow, and he picks up the diamond draw.
Ooh, now he's got some real equity.
He checks it.
Checks it back.
Wow.
Diamond.
It looks like a face card.
Looks like a face card. Looks like a jack of clubs.
Billy's gonna lead out here. King.
King of spades.
It's like 250. Yeah, pretty standard call.
Quick call.
Yeah.
Well played. I mean, look, when you flop a pair, when you flop middle pair, heads up, you gotta see it through. And picking up the diamond draw.
Yeah. It's $1 million pot going to Louis Billy.
what did we say before, right? Just double up
Yeah.
and you're good.
look at the tower Billy has in front of
I know.
him. This is crazy chip stack.
Now the red chips are, I believe, 5,000, and the blue chips are 25,000, I believe.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
he's got a little
that's-
castle.
It's a massive chip lead he probably has right now.
Can he find another pocket pair? Almost.
Almost. So close.
Almost. Like in this configuration, I feel like even though they're what 700,000 chips apart, it's really anyone's game here, I think. In
Yeah.
fact, I actually think Kevin, he just needs to be patient, wait for a good spot. All it takes is one hand. All it takes is ace king off against sevens.
Yeah, I'm still very shocked that either didn't go all in or at least to a flop. That was
I feel like that was a setup hand, right? Like,
yeah.
Now Kevin Jack 6 suited on the button. Play defends. 10-5 off. Ooh, interesting. Little bet
Okay.
call.
Kevin ahead with the jack high, but Billy with the straight draw.
Play with the open-ended.
Hard draw out there, but none of our guys have a heart. Even though they're both lovely, lovely humans.
Well done. Well done. That's a good find.
That's why they brought me on for the humor, guys.
guys.
Poker is secondary. It's all about the humor here.
Just now Kevin again with the call. Jack high with the gutter.
With the check mark.
With the check mark indeed. Now, do you think Billy leads out here
Yeah, I think Billy's.
to tell the story?
This is the only way he wins the pot. Can't win by checking. I don't think Billy's one to give up so easily.
Mm-hmm.
I think he reads Kevin as weak, and he's gonna try to steal this one.
I think that's actually a great read here.
Yeah, it's impressive. Because this hits Kevin.
Now, can you find the call?
That'd be pretty sick.
That would.
check.
Oh my goodness!
No, he shoves.
He shoves on him. I guess.
Oh my goodness.
And
Kevin.
shows it.
Kevin.
Ooh.
Wow.
And he shows the bluff. I mean, he was bluffing with the best hand, but.
Billy has to hide his whole reaction to not let Kevin know that Kevin had the
Yeah.
best hand.
I was like, oh yeah, good pull, good pull.
Ah, you bluffed me.
You bluffed- oh,
man,
no.
I'm so tilted. Oh no.
Wow.
Wow, savage move by
That
Kevin.
is savage, yeah. And
These graphics are pretty savage, showing the stack trends after pots like this.
we just had a flip. I mean, they're still neck to neck at this point. I feel
Yeah.
like there's still a lot of poker to be played, but who knows? Heads up is
I mean,
so finicky.
we're seeing some crazy poker being played here.
I thought it was gonna be over in the Ace King versus Sevens hand.
Yeah, I was.
Tell the truth. A little 8-4 offsuit. It's a little raise. Gets a quick fold.
Yeah.
Another 17 of those.
That's the beauty about heads up is you can really raise with any two cards.
I think that's the rawest form of poker when you throw all your pre-flop charts out the window.
Yeah.
Playing by feel. I mean, at this point they've been playing together for a couple of hours, right?
Yeah.
Sure, they both have a good sense of what kind of player each other they represent, and also who they really are. And you can see they're just chopping it up.
Ooh, my goodness, Mr. Pocket Pair again.
And I need that graphic to show the number of pocket pairs. That chart will not be fair.
We need a stat of how many pocket pairs are being dealt.
All right, we're gonna have to. All right, I'll put that in. I'll put that in. Talk to RF Poker about these graphics.
It's actually quite impressive. Kevin's only spent 16 minutes this whole stream of thinking.
And I know for a while he was a middle stack, so he wasn't playing a lot of hands. But he's really come alive in the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Ace-8 of spades. And Kevin defends.
Spikes a pair, Kevin does.
Now the question is, does he make a move here? Just with the call.
Yeah. I think that's probably the better play. You have equity, you have showdown. Let Billy bluff.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to make a pair.
It's hard to make a pair. Deuce on the river.
That changes everything. Actually,
Check,
it's a
check.
pretty nasty card. Diamond on the river.
Yeah.
Brings the flush. 2 flush draws out there on the turn. Almost a million chips difference between the two. Average tank time is really low. Jeez.
This is probably just the last couple of hands. It's been going pretty quickly in this heads up.
Yeah.
There hasn't really been any true tanking.
No, not at all.
It's almost 4 in the morning, and it's still all smiles out there. Kevin picking up Ace King.
Oh my goodness. This is
And
tricky. Just calls with the ace king. And leads out.
and just picks it up. I mean, that's a risk with Ace King. If you're just calling here, you're letting Queen 6 suited have a chance to flop something. These graphics are undoubtedly my favorite part. As we can see here, clearly God has favorites. And I'm going to have to get to the bottom of that and what is going on here. Mr. Pocket Pair. This is like the 4th time I've seen with 9s.
Whatever Billy is having for dinner, breakfast, lunch,
Yeah.
I need to have the same because this run that he's on with the pairs is legendary.
Yeah. And the fact that Kevin, despite with all these against all these pocket pairs, he's still really in
This could spell trouble.
Oh,
This could spell trouble.
oh no. Kevin has. I mean, now there's a flush draw out there.
Yeah.
But-
There's a lot of cards that slow Billy down, but
Do you think he goes for it here?
I think if Kevin checks, Billy probably
Yeah,
goes for
the
it.
flush
but
draws miss. He's got second pair.
Yeah, I don't think Billy's ever raising there. But
Just pipped him.
jeez.
Just pipped him. Great play. And just like that. I mean, they're battling back and forth. No one is.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's good to see. It's
This is where poker is the most fun, you know.
yeah.
I'm sure they're competing on a different level. They're communicating in the language of poker.
Yeah, now we're pretty much even stacks.
Yeah. Shows a card.
I gotta say this rake thing that Cherry has, it's
It's kind of sick.
yeah, it's really is the start of the show.
It's so efficient. I kind of love it.
yeah.
It ensures that she doesn't have to get up.
As much as I hate rake on a poker table,
Nice. Nice.
this one I can deal with.
Get behind.
Yeah.
The thing is, and I'm actually loving their seating positions actually. It feels quite cozy and intimate on such a large table.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that I really enjoy about poker is when you're with the right people at the table. It's a
nothing-
lot of fun.
It's nothing like it.
No.
I would say I've met some really good friends. We've really chopped it up over poker, winning, losing. It's not really about that.
No.
It's about the people you meet along the way. I mean, it'd be nice to win for $15,400.
Yeah. It'd be really nice.
It'd be really nice, actually. I mean, they're fighting for about $5,400 here.
Not a bad excuse to call in sick from work for
Not-
sure.
Yes, not a bad way to spend your 4 a.m.
It's like a full year's worth of salary on a part-time position almost. 15K.
15K.
A lot of Snicker bars you can buy.
All right. Jeremy's back.
Yeah, bidding a good night to Dylan. Thanks for his commentary.
It is 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
after
it's
all.
4 in the morning. So, oh, looks like I came just at the right time. So, flop straight versus flop straight. Well,
That is holy.
and Kevin covers, but Billy does have the redraw with diamonds.
oh my goodness.
Wow, what a setup!
This is a cooler of all coolers right now.
Someone should probably be filming this for VClub social media.
There is Victor's on it.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Diamond.
it was red.
Eight.
Wow, that is a diamond.
That's 10 of diamonds, right?
Yeah. Huge swing. Wow.
Oh, that decided. I think that decides
That's probably the tournament because he's left with 4.5 bigs.
barely anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry for the delayed reaction, guys. We were
we're just sorting things out.
Yeah,
but
sorting things out, but-
holy.
we came back to this catastrophe. Wow, what a cooler.
Straight over straight, and then rivering.
I didn't see how this hand played out pre-flop.
Guess we can check the instant replay later.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure he's just counting it down, but yeah, Kevin's really left with crumbs here. It's not impossible, but
He'll have 4.5 blinds versus
a lot more.
70.
Hey, chip in the chair, right?
Yeah, this would be a comeback for the ages.
That's unfortunate though. Man, flopping the nuts, and then
With a removal card too. He has the
he has
7
some
of diamonds.
Yeah, unbelievable. You know, with the way they're both playing, how